there was a spider, who's most likely to go kill it?
We'd both be elbowing each other to get to it. You just think it's a puck.
Yeah. The trio that everyone's been waiting for Canucks in cars. You guys ready?
Hey, he's driving.
All right,
let's do
Okay.
this. Let's go. Let's go, Uber driver.
All right.
I actually wanted to start by asking you guys because, Rick, you coached footy 2002 to 2004.
Yep.
What was footy like to coach?
Easy. I was easy.
I mean, I knew from playing a little bit against him. He played in the same junior team that I played. You know, he was a leader. I'm a big believer in practices and the way you conduct yourself, and I think footy's reputation of a leader, I knew right away with the second day I was there, the way this practice habits.
Footy, any good stories about Rick as a coach?
I remember when I was a rookie,
Oh, yeah.
and I had to hit Lemieux like he was coming down the wall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm young, I've got to do something. So I hit him, and I knew Tocchet was at least middle of the ice away, and I knew he was going to be coming if I hit Mario, and I hit him, and I thought I had time to turn around. I turned around, and his forearm was in my face like that. So that was fun. As a coach, I think it was Tocchet's first year. I remember the story where Forsberg was on the half wall on the power play.
Yeah.
And Tocchet had to go tell him. That was great, eh? And you
Well,
did. And you handled it well.
When you tell Peter Forsberg, hey, I'd rather you down, he's one of the best down low guys.
Yeah.
That was, I'll tell you, that was a baptism to coaching. And it's like, I got to tell Peter Forsberg, hey man, you got to go down here, and because we want Joe Sakic up here. So he was awesome. So when you get a superstar player like that goes, yeah, no problem, you're like, oh my God, thank God.
Thank
The guy
goodness.
agrees with me, right?
Okay, well, I know you guys have such a good relationship now that you've been coaching together too, but I want to play a little game with you. Have you ever heard of the newlywed game, you know, when you
Yeah.
get married? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's that version, but, you know, friendship
Sure.
version. Who's a better cook?
That's a good question. I'm going to say we're even.
Yeah?
Yeah, just from talking to.
I think he's probably better than me.
Okay.
I can grill, but like I'd probably be better cleaning up, which I'm not proud of, but
That's a good skill to have. That's a great skill to have. Who's more organized?
that's easy.
Footy.
Footy, way more organized.
Grew up with two sisters.
He's very detailed. He likes his office is immaculate.
Better singer? Is that going to go straight to talk?
Yeah, I'm not going to take the lead as a better. I probably know the song better than Footy.
Okay. You
But
know
Footy,
the lyrics.
but Footy, like, you know, he likes his music though.
I have probably better rhythm, but Tocchet can know the words.
Rhythm.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Let's do that.
Who's funnier?
Probably even. We go at each other pretty good.
Well, I'm going to give you a really good quality of Footy. So,
Yeah.
I can be like, somewhat intimidating. Sometimes,
Intense?
Well, intense.
Yeah, okay.
And Footy's
I call it
a good way of lightening the mood and lightening the other guys. Because, then you get the other guys on guard, right? Where Footy will say something, whatever. Hey, like make a joke, something
Yeah.
at me, and loosens the room up. And that's a big quality because you don't want your coaching staff to be on pins and needles.
I feel like that's a good balance for you too. Like you balance
It's huge.
each other out that way.
It's huge that way. And I remember as assistant coach, even with the players, same thing with players. It's okay to joke around with your players, and Footy will do that to loosen those guys up, and that's a big quality.
Who's the faster skater?
We argue about this.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be an argument.
Touchy subject?
I'm willing to pick a date and have a contest.
A race,
I
okay.
really would, but
I don't know.
you really
I'm not
you want
gonna.
to get injured?
I would probably pull everything I've got. But I'll let our peers answer that one.
I'll take a vote on that
Take
one.
a vote. Yep.
You guys obviously went from being players to coaches. Is there somebody on your team that you think would make a good coach?
For me, there's a bunch of guys, but if I had to pick one guy, maybe a guy like Pius Suter. I think he's a guy that if we have a new system, something we tweaked, in game, he can get it right away. So I would say Pius for me.
I agree, and I'd say Marcus.
Oh yeah, Marcus Pettersson, yeah.
There's a bunch of guys.
Yeah, there's a bunch. but we
Basically,
had to
those
pick,
two
yeah.
stick out for me.
Here we go. Beautiful park job. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
there you go.
That's a bad parking job.